Three friends were hanging out at a bar. One of them asked the bartender for a drink. The other two friends were already enjoying their drinks. The one who ordered his drink puts his wallet down to gather his money to pay the bartender for his drink. A card falls out his wallet. His other friend picks it up without him noticing. When they all leave the bar in supered ways, the friend who picked up the card took a glance at the card and read it. There was a number on the card with a picture of a female. He picks up his cell phone to call the number. The number was out of service. He puts his phone back into his pocket. Within a few minutes, the phone rings. The guy picks up his phone and answers the call. A whisper voice comes from the phone. It was a young woman talking on the phone asking for help. The guy got scared and hangs up his phone. A while later, another ring sound from his phone. He picks it up. The same young woman screamed for help. Nervously, the guy listens on the phone and asks if she was all right. Another scream from the young woman asking for help. The guy asks, "What could I do to help?" answering back on the phone. The young woman gave him her address and told him not to call or bring the cops. Later on, that night the guy arrived at an old creepy house with thunder and lightning crashes upon the dark sky. He walks up to the old dusty creakily door and knocks. The door opens on its own. He peeks his head in the entrance. From the door, everything was dark in the room. But when a lightning struck, you can see a dark figure of a young woman standing from the other side of the room. The young woman glides from the other side of the room, lighting up a candle she had holding in her hand. The guy, scared with a nervous look and stares at the young woman, asks if she was all right. The young woman turns to him and says, "Yes, everything is okay. I'm just a bit hungry, that's all." The guy asks her, "Do you want me to get you something to eat?" She opens her eyes wide while facing him and says, "No, my dinner just arrived." The guy says, "Great. Well, I should be going then," with a frightened look upon his face, making his way to the door. The young women launch at him, closing the door behind the guy. She stood in front of the guy, opening her mouth wide open with large fangs and pale face. The guy turns into a werewolf, then laughs and says, "Thank you for inviting me." She did not know he was a wolf. He then leaps and bites her into shreds. A moment later, he walks out the house with a big smile on his face, saying, "I had a lot to drink, but nothing to eat." Finds out that all three friends were werewolves and the young woman was a vampire. The card that fell out his friend's wallet at the bar was a vampire hunter's card. The wolf that ate the vampire knew what the card was for and took it 'cause he lost his and needed something to eat.